widely used until early 1980. Okay, the reason that now they don't use this type of chips, not much, because it uses a lot of space. Okay, you have to use many of them in order to design something. And the functionality in each chip is fixed. You cannot change anything in there. Okay. Second type is a better one. Programmable logic devices, PLD. It is also called off-the-shelf product. This is a general term used for a type of devices that you can get from the market. It is available. You can order that. Okay, you don't have to design it by yourself. It is ready to be used. So that's the meaning of off-the-shelf product. It has programmable switches. The switches, right? You mentioned that these devices are programmable. Okay, so the programmable part is actually the switches. Okay, open or close. Once you open some of the switches, the whole circuit would perform some certain functions, and then once you close some, then it would perform differently. And these switches can be controlled or programmed by users. And you can use it multiple times, many types. Most types of these programmable logic devices can be used multiple times, can be programmed multiple times. And there are many types, many sizes. A complicated one is called FPGA. Have you heard of it? Have you ever heard of that? You will familiar with that very soon. Okay. It stands for F stands for fuse. Fuse, just like the fuse in a circuit breaker. Once the electricity is overloaded, then the fuse would be burnt, just like that. This is a very complicated types of PLD. Okay, it consists of many transistors. We are talking about millions. Okay. So when you have a lot of switches, that could be each one could be either on or off. When you have a lot, it could produce variety of functions, right? For example, if you have 10, each one could be either on or off. So there are two choices for each. 10, that would be 2 power 10, right? That's over 1,000 different functions that could be provided. Okay, and very soon that would be available with a size of more than 100 million transistors, FPGA. Okay. The next type is even better. Okay. In terms of what? This type is called custom design chips. Custom design. It uses less chip space comparing with the other two types that we have learned. Okay, and it provides faster speed. And this type includes also semi-custom design, custom and semi-custom. Custom design means that it is designed specifically, okay, for a certain purpose. You cannot get it from somewhere. It's like your requirement or of the design is unique. Okay, so in order to get that, you have to get someone to design it for you, or you have to do it yourself. Semi-custom means that part of it is custom design, and the other part is already designed, is already available. You don't have to deal with it, that part. Okay, so you mix both parts together to get what you want, the chip that you want. Okay, ASIC stands for Application Specific Integrated Circuit, ASIC design. So this chip is under ASIC design, designed for a certain application, a unique application. Okay, it cannot be used generally for other applications. There are some trade-offs here, that even though this chip is good, it's not cheap. It costs a lot for the design. Okay, but if you if you produce or design a lot of chips, like a mass product, like a cost of a chip per unit would be much cheaper, right? For example, if you design one chip, okay, or you want to get all like that for 1,000 chips, a cost per unit would be much less, and it could be sometimes even less than the cost from the PLD chip. So it depends. Okay, but in general, it has high cost, and also it takes time to do the design. After you use the software to design the chip, you have to send it to fabricate in a factory, and that would cost months or sometimes years to get it before it is back to you for the testing. Okay. Let's see a little bit about the design process. In Figure 1.3,